in flight. When it's full of... Oh, I don't have my mic on. Oh, that was classy. Hi, Martin. I think you're the only one here. Thank you for joining, Martin from Bowen Island, British Columbia, Canada. Let's try that again. Ladybug. A ladybug in flight. The moon, when it's full of light. The first bright star you see. Touch blue, and your wish will come true. The eyelash on your cheek. The heads-up penny you seek. A white horse in your road. Birthday candles that you blow. The break of a wishbone. Dandelion in the breeze. 3 coins in a wishing well. Genie in a bottle. A flashing shooting star. A horse that goes fast and far. I wish on all these things. But most of all, I wish you loved me. You let go of my hand, say bread and butter, grasp it again. As if nothing can separate us, I make a wish like I do, that we'll never be parted, and we are joined again, and you are still my friend, but I wish clovers with 4 leaves, made on Midsummer's Eve, a rainbow or a ridge, kissing under a Venice bridge, 11:11 on the clock, finding wood to knock, spin a graduation ring, the first robin in the spring. You let go of my hand, say bread and butter, grasp it again. As if nothing can separate us, I make a wish like I always do, that we'll never be parted, and we are joined again, and you are still my friend, but I wish on an autumn leaf that falls, a shiny crystal ball, butterflies and moonbeams, champagne wishes, caviar dreams, a wedding when it rains, 1,000 origami cranes. I wish I weren't so sad, I wish I didn't feel so bad, and I wish you loved me. Hello, this is Lisa Jeanette. That was my song called Wish, and I did it on piano. I normally do it on guitar, but when I do it on guitar, it's actually a step higher than when I do it on piano, and that's a whole story in the recording of it. Aw, thank you. Hey, my sister Dorothy. Hello, my cousin Dee. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, hey, Beck and Tim. Hi, Rich. Rich is going to be on later. I promised that in my email, so you will see. Rich wanted me to feel important. I do feel important because I'm wearing my Philadelphia Folk Festival t-shirt that came yesterday, and Rich is wearing his too. And it's such a, I love it. I love it. The only thing I don't love about it is this is not my color. This is like, washes me out. But the artwork is just gorgeous. It's just like so beautiful. And my name's on the back with all of my friends. So all my friends that played at the fest. So I like feel like I'm getting a big hug. The channel, Emily. I love that. So that's a secret surprise that's coming up a little later. Hi, Tim. Ooh, wow, we're getting all kinds of stuff going on here. I love this shirt. Oh my gosh, Becky, if we ever get together and wear this shirt together, that would be really funny. But I love it because my name is on there, but it's like right next to Lillian Yell, who I absolutely love. I adore her. I saw her set on the main stage at the Philly Folk Fest, and she was awesome. I'm going to do a couple more songs without Rich, and then I'm going to do a new song. And yes, Martin Kelly, I have my sign, which I think looks like it's backwards, unless it only looks backwards to me, which it says new song alert. It's a very fancy sign. That'll be coming up. But right now, I feel much safer when it rains. I like to feel it pouring on my skin. My pores let it seep in. You won't hear me complain. I feel much safer when it rains. Where I come from, the sky is small. Sometimes you can't see it at all unless you're tall. I know the sky will never fall. Where I come from, the sky is small. It's hard to tell who's good, who's cruel. And someone always sends me back to school, to learn the lesson again. I know what's right from what is wrong. I am strong, so strong. You might be here, you might be gone. I know what's right from what is wrong. It's hard to tell who's good, who's cruel. And someone always sends me back to school, to learn the lesson again. I feel much safer when it rains. I like to feel it pouring on my skin. My pores let it seep in. You won't hear me complain. I feel much safer when it rains. I feel much safer when it rains. I feel much safer when it rains. That is Safer When It Rains from my Chasing Happy CD, my first CD. That song I wrote because my brother-in-law, a retired police officer, once told me when I used to live in Center City, Philadelphia, and take the elevated train, told me that criminals generally, not as a rule, but generally don't like to work in the rain. And I always just felt a little safer riding public transportation and walking through Philadelphia streets when it rained, because it was like, they're self-employed, they're entrepreneurs, they have their choice. They're like, it's raining, never mind, not today. This is called Top of the Ferris Wheel. I ran as fast as I could down to the storefront corner, peeking over the rows, hoping to see the promise of the Ferris wheel, part of the sphere, winking back at me from the sky. I could see colors, the lights all aglow. Oh, how they twinkle at night. It's time for the carnival. Can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. Didn't have much to hope for, never dreamed of diamonds or rubies. Came by the crazy, honestly, learned how to act sane from the movies. Ah, you should have seen me back then. I was drunk with desire, I wanted to be good at something, good to someone, prove them all to be liars. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. I sit on the bench in Cape May, October last meet on the shore. The church is a junkie's playground, the connies don't stop there no more. Yes, it's a bit chilly in autumn, but I'm still seeking thrills and I have the right. No one should hold that against me, everyone deserves to see pretty lights. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. Doesn't matter how fast you go fast or slow as you might. All of life is a circle, can't as you can, don't hold on too tight. Just when you think you've gone forward, you might go backward again. Don't waste your time counting accomplishments if you can't count on your friends. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. Thank you, Cousin D. That makes me feel good because I really wasn't sure about my voice. I'm actually drinking throat coat tea because I wasn't sure how my voice would be today. Oh, thank you for the love. I love that. Dither Master. Grandson visit. Oh, I love that. Very nice, very nice. So I'm playing a couple things by myself, and then Rich is going to join me on my new song. What a wonderful thing to have a grandson visit. That is very cool. Okay, this is called Portrait. It's a wonder how every day is a new portrait. We get to paint it, often without much care. Some days we find that we've painted a weed, some days a fine orchid. Brush-stroking blindly we stumble on something rare. But this day I've put aside to create with intention, rather than run from fear or try to hide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. Sometimes an artist might paint the landscape they see right before them. Looks so real you can imagine you're there. Sometimes they paint with visions and dreams, abstract and foreign, taking your heart on a journey, who knows where. I can paint it surreal for the parts that I'm not free to mention, with as much honesty as we both can abide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. If I could inhabit a painting, which one would I choose to? The skies of Van Gogh or the fields of Monet? But I've come to the truth that this is the frame I belong to, but that someone's painting me a little late. My colors may fade, my body may break, my mind lose dimension. The persistence of time never lets you stay long for the ride. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. And when the story is over, when the paint dries, when all that's left are those observing to decide, will they see satisfaction in my eyes when they look at my portrait? Thank you, Martin Kelly, for the emojenics. I forget the word that we made up. Wow. Yeah, I painted my portrait today. I painted the portrait of the day by leaving work early because I felt I was mentally saturated. I was just like, my mind was just mentally saturated. And I was like, I'm going to take some sick time. So I took the afternoon off and I went and donated some clothes and bought some Chinese food, watched Dark Shadows. Because it was just, I wasn't like sick. My mind cannot take in any more important information. Dark Shadows I can handle, nothing else. And I watched Dark Shadows on Tubi, which Becky told me about. And I'm on episode 1203, and there's 1,225 episodes, so I only have 22 episodes left. You watched it today too? Oh my gosh. Becky and I are like turning into twins. It's like really frightening. Becky and I went to the apple orchard this weekend. And okay, this is interesting. So we go to the apple orchard. Yes, vampires. We go to the apple orchard, and I know I went on a class trip in grade school to see an apple orchard, and I remember it, but I'm not sure if it's a real memory or if it's a memory of a movie or a picture that I saw, but my image of what an apple orchard looked like were these huge, big apple trees that have apples on them, like just like dotted, like peppered around. Yeah, apples, yeah. So we get there, and the apple trees are like Becky could reach the top of them. Like Becky's tall, but she could get the apples off the very top of the tree. And they were narrow and thin and planted close together, and that's not how I remembered it. Yeah, a little bit of a mental half day, mental health half day I took today. Some basil, shrimp, Chinese food, it was delicious. You're not as tall as the tree, no. But yeah, they were narrow and they grew like bananas. They were like in bunches. So we come home and we tell Rich, like, oh, this is really, I didn't know the apples grew this way. And they had all kinds of varieties of apples. They had Autumn Crisp, Honey Crisp, Fuji, or is it Fiji? I get them confused. Is it Fuji Cameras and Fiji apples, or is it Fuji apples and Fiji Cameras? I don't know. So, and we brought a bunch of apples home. And Rich was like, I just saw a show on this because he's always watching science shows, which is where I get half of my song content from. And he said that they've re-engineered the trees to grow that way so that the sun can hit them. Because when they were big trees, the sun couldn't get in the center, so there was no trees in the center. But now they grow them tall and skinny, and not that tall, like 8 feet maybe at the most. And they grow like bananas, like in bunches. Weirdest thing. It's just weird. Okay, I got another one. Oh wait, it's time for the new song. Here's the new song alert. Is this written backwards for you? Because it's a mirror image to me, and it totally looks like it's written backwards. But it says, new song alert. Rich, it's time for the new song. Oh my gosh, he's missing. All right, I'll do something else. Yes. Oh, it's not backwards. Oh, good to know. Yes, you're supposed to be playing the new song with me unless you don't want. No, that is not correct. And if you had read the set list.
Sorry, I'm on a delay when I watch on the phone.
Look, we match. We're twins. All right. So it's a new song, and I don't know it well, let alone Rich knowing it well. we're and then I have a big surprise, which I'm a little sad. Well, we should actually. Oh, please turn that off. I can hear myself.
Turn what off?
Your phone.
Oh, you maybe rush over here before I play it.
Is it in there or is it here? It's right here. Oh, so he has the YouTube going on his phone. Hey, Rachel B., you're a twin? Yes, we're twins today. And I have a feeling we might be triplets or quadruplets when we see Becky and Tim. All right, this is a new song. It's called I Will Be There Soon. And I really only wrote it because I had a coaching with Vance. And he was like, what are you bringing me? And I was like, I wanted to talk about other things, but I wrote a song like that day and then brought it to him the next day or 2 days later. I forget what it was. But I honestly didn't think it was any good. And then he actually liked it. So maybe you will too. I don't know what I did with my pick.
I don't know. You better count me in there.
Okay.
Intro because I can't remember it.
All right, I know. It's so new that we don't even know it yet. Coming back to you. She's Rachel A. It's like a mood moving through its host, a room for no excuses, filled with all your ghosts. You wanna move, spin away and run. Feet get stuck 2 inches down. You've lost another one, another day. They're just not promised anymore. So long you've lost another. It rips you to the core. You pierce the veil. A candlelit will do. You're the one behind the veil, but I will be there soon. You wait for me, a spirit on the run, testing sacred waters, having too much fun. I get away this time till my luck runs out. Give me one more warning, something to cry about. Another day, they're just not promised anymore. So long you've lost another, it rips you to the core. You pierce the veil, a candle lit will do. You're the one behind the veil, but I will be there soon. It's the season of abandon. Take a bite of dust, or live amongst the rust. What you will do and what you have done. What are we here for? Love is something more. When we depart, I know there's something more. Do we get another chance to do what we came for? An ember fire, slowly burning down. Sometimes we fan the flames, sometimes we put it out. Another day, where I am left here all alone. There's none left to sing to, 'cause everyone goes home. I pierce the veil, and I am not immune. You're the one behind the veil, but I will be there soon. I will be there soon. be there soon. We ended together. That is called I Will Be There Soon. It is a work in progress. As you can see, I've like written notes all over my page still. Those words are not in stone as of yet. I'd love to meet Rachel A, Rachel B. Thank you for the love. Oh, you like the lyrics? Yeah, they're a little bit dark, just the way I was feeling. Actually, so I have a surprise. Oh, I was saying Andy S. So it's Andy S. and Queen Linda's 31st anniversary today. So they're not making the show, but I would almost like to say this was happenstance, but this is almost like a gift to Andy because he loves the harp. And you might think that I am going to get out my Pepto-Bismol pink harpsichord and play. It's not a new song. What are you doing? That's not a new
No, I
song.
just wanted to see if they were talking about mirrored images, and I was wondering if they were talking about the. Yeah, never mind.
Yes, happy anniversary to Andy S. and Her Highness Queen Linda. When you see this on the replay, and Robin M. Oh, right, Rachel B. and Robin M. I like that. What a pretty name, both of them, and pretty initials. So I am not going to take out my Pepto-Bismol pink harpsichord, but I'm going to bring to you someone special. Let me just add you to the stage. This is Emily Sanford.
Hi.
And hi. Emily, I work with Emily, and the only reason that I knew she would play the harp is we were on a project together, and she had her profile picture had a harp in there. And I was like, wait a minute. So I reached out to her, and oh gosh, Martin, you're hilarious. I'm going to put that up there actually. Yeah, everybody's saying hello, Emily. Um, so I reached out to Emily and I'm like, do you play the harp? And I thought, it'd be great to have you on the show. So we've been planning this for a while. And Emily, I was just going to introduce you and kind of talk about your harp playing. When did you start to play the harp?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm sorry this is not Pepto-Bismol pink. I feel like it should be now. But I've been playing about 4 years now, so not super long. I started in my 30s.
And is the harp your first instrument?
No, so when I was a kid growing up, I would change instruments every year in school. So I started with violin, then flute, then bass clarinet, then clarinet, and I kept switching. Eventually, I didn't have a band teacher that I liked that much, and so I quit and tried to teach myself guitar. Didn't have much luck. And then as COVID impacted all of us in a lot of different ways. Once the vaccine came out, I kind of just said, I want to go and learn an instrument for real. I need to have a teacher. I need to have that motivation. And I went to Ireland a few years before and was thinking about how beautiful some harp playing was when I was there. And so I thought, why not harp? I'll try harp. It's beautiful. I love Irish music. And I learned we have a harp manufacturer in Chicago. So it's destiny, I guess, with that.
Wow. And you live in the Chicago area now. So that's very cool. So I think that's so inspiring. Like there's a lot of adults that say, oh, I wish I could play something, and I used to play piano, or I used to play flute, or I used to play something, and they want to learn something, and it's always inspires me when I hear as an adult saying, because I think it's a lot harder to learn as an adult. As a child, you're a sponge and you just everything just comes. But like an adult, you really have to work at it. It's like it's to me it's I don't know. I have so much respect for anyone that takes up an instrument as an adult. And I've tried to play the harp, and this group knows. All right, Pillow Panther says throwing shade, and maybe that was throwing shade on your, I don't know, on your band leader. I don't know. I I'm not sure what that meant, throwing shade. But Jason J or Jace J said, "Let's go, Emily." I don't know if you can see these comments or not, but I'm like, yeah, oh yeah. Pillow Panther says yes. It's throwing you were throwing shade on your band leader, but you're not alone. I quit my orchestra in my senior year, and they got so mad. Then I was at a Catholic school. The nuns got very, very mad at me. But I was already working as a musician, so I was like, I don't have time for this. They were
Yeah.
not happy. They were not happy. Uh, so, oh, you got another Lauren Nimchick
Oh.
is saying hello,
Yeah,
Emily. Are you?
yeah, she's a friend of mine. Getting
Yeah,
some.
you got a lot of friends joining to check it out. So that's awesome. So Emily, what piece are you going to play?
I'm going to play Canon in D major, so a very traditional wedding song. I've heard some people refer to it as a Christmas song too, so year round.
Pachelbel's Canon, and it's interesting you say that because my husband, we went to the Goodwill and he bought a CD that said "The Glory of Christmas." It was 2 CDs, and this was just this weekend. And when he was looking at it, he was like, "These don't sound like Christmas songs." And I looked at it, I'm like, "Oh, it's Handel's Messiah. It's like Behold the Lamb and all those things." And he was like, "These don't sound Christmassy." And I'm like, "I know. Like, I don't know why, but." It turns out to be a Christmas thing when it's not necessarily so. Pachelbel's Canon. So I used to play that a lot for weddings when I played organ for weddings, and it was one of my least favorite things to play because it was hard, and it seems like it's so easy, and it's not. It just seems like arpeggios, and it starts that way, like dot dot dot, and then it gets really complex for me and my brain. It was very hard to do. I think it's a complex piece that is what do you call that? It's I'm trying to find a word and I can't find it, but it deceivingly seems easy, but it is not. It is not an easy piece at all, Pachelbel's Canon. So it's so hard. Pillow Panther says, and I love that name, Pillow Panther, it's a hard piece to play.
I fully agree.
Yes. But Emily sounds, I've heard her play it on, if you follow her on Instagram, what is your Instagram handle?
I think it's M Sanford, so em.sanford, SAN.
Stanford. Yeah, check it out because she does some beautiful things on the harp, and it's a great channel to follow. All right, I'm just gonna turn it over to you.
All right. Thank you.
Oh my heavens, that was so wonderful. You should see the comments coming through, and I put some of them up. It's just my sister Dot says just lovely, Emily, and throws you lots of flowers. And my favorite one so far was harp is so underrated.
Oh,
It's true. That's so true. I mean, it's so funny because as a child, I always thought if I made it in life, I'll have a grand piano in my house, which I have a baby grand, so I'm almost there. And I'll have a harp, like a full size harp with pedals and all that. That's like my dream is to have like a harp. Oh, and Jake Cox says
oh.
LFG, Emily. I don't know what that means, and maybe we can't say that on my shows. I don't know what LFG is, but he said LFG, Emily. Oh, people love this, and I know on the replay, anyone that's watching, and especially Andy S. and Queen Linda, that you're going to love that. So beautiful, and I love your approach to the harp. You're just so steady. You're very like just so focused and steady, and I love that. Like it's when I play the harp, I get like, ugh. I find it really hard, and I don't even do anything intricate. I'm just doing like chords and singing along to it. So yeah, this is great. Oh, Jane, it was wonderful. It was just really well done. So Emily, what else was I going to talk about? So what are you working on now next for the harp?
Oh, good question. And thank you everyone for the kind support. I appreciate that. I am currently working on Can't Help Falling in Love and Hallelujah. So going with some good old classics to have a good range. I'm almost done with Can't Help Falling in Love.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I would love to hear those someday.
Yeah.
But maybe you'll come back at some point and play something else for us. But this was such a joy and such a treat. And I'm so glad that I noticed the harp in your profile picture.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think you know this, but it's just some news for everyone. This is my first performance on harp ever. So thank you for
Yes,
there.
yes, I forgot that part. And I actually wasn't sure, but wow, Emily, I wish that my first performance ever could have been that perfect. Just really, um, just really well done, and you should feel really good about it and this will so there's like 18 people on here now, but this gets a lot of replay. Like usually I get at least like 60 views, sometimes close to 100. So people will see it and it'll get out there. Um, yeah, some people are saying, "What? No way!" Very well done.
Thank
You
you.
are you are a stunning player. Wow, that's what the comments that are coming through.
Okay.
So well done. I love your setup. I love just the visual of it is beautiful, and I just it's come back anytime. I'll put it that way.
I thought it
All
was
right.
very serendipitous when we ended up talking about harp on that call. It was perfect.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, if you ever want to I want to play this in public, just give me a ping.
Amazing. Will do.
And thanks to all your friends for joining and checking it out. I'm so glad to have these visitors, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thanks,
All
everyone.
right. Thanks, Emily.
Thanks,
Bye.
Lisa. Bye.
So that was my big surprise secret. Oh my gosh, is she not fantastic? And it's like I feel so lucky that I just ran across her and on a project, and it was like, oh my gosh. And we just started talking about music, and then this happened. All right, so Rich, Lovey, he always disappears. At least I think he's watching the show, but it's on delay. So maybe by now he's cluing in that it's his turn to come and play. Yeah, I'm done. Rich had a broken foot, but he's better now. He was in a boot for like 3 weeks.
Where did she come from?
Chicago.
Chicago. I thought you said.
Mm-hmm. Hey, D. Michael. And hey, Dr. Tool, and everyone that I sort of missed, although I was putting your comments up. Hey, Jane. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And thank you for all those others that are hanging out. Lauren and Sarah, I thought I saw. and Jason, all those people. We're going to do this song called Long Shot, which is a song I wrote after watching the series Ozark. And I wrote it's inspired by Ruth from Ozark.
I thought we had a break. It says break here.
No, that was your break.
Oh. All right, fine.
Were you playing? No, that was your break. Are you ready?
Yes.
That doesn't sound convincing.
Okay.
About a boot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Snitches get stitches and don't ever run. When you're under the gun, never pull its trigger. Not your family ties, tie them into a bow. If they tell what they know, tie them up with a rigger. Long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. You've got shoes made of cement. I've got no sentiment. You won't be returning now. I am not afraid of being alone. I've got a rugged backbone and you'll never own it. Look what we have here, it's truth that's top shelf. Take it down, check yourself. Maybe you can own it. A long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, at the bridge is burning. Truth is all relative. Facts through a sieve made of every sacred cow. Come a little closer, I'll tell you my vice. It's that I am not nice, but I am not charmless. Do you like the thrill of taking a chance in the clutch of romance? I won't hold you harmless. I'm a long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. You've got fire in your heart. I'm only one little spark. You should be more discerning now. I live a simple life. I live by the code. I take what I'm owed and I give what's due ya. Cross the moving line, I'm untouchable. I'm dysfunctional, but baby, what's it to ya? I'm a long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. If you've got fire in your heart, don't be so petrified. Cross the bridge that's burning down. Long shot. That is called Long Shot. And we are going to go right into the next one. Uh-oh, where are you going?
Oh, we're going right into it now. I'm bumping up my level so I can hear something.
Okay. Oh, thank you for the love. Oh, thanks, Jane. Hello, Dead Maze.
I'm good.
A little bit of throat coat. Thank you so much. This is called The Buffalo, and I wrote this song because Rich and I were on vacation and we saw a buffalo that had 5 birds on its back. Oh, thanks for all the love. And I started just singing this little ditty, and then it turned into a song, and it's called The Buffalo, even though it was a bison, but let's not get technical about it. Yes. All right, I'll try to get you in the shot, Rich. All right, he needs better lighting too. I'm getting a new camera, that's all. Is Donna here? I don't know. Who's going to do the birds if Donna's not here? Oh, there you go. That's a little better, I guess. Well, hello there. I'm a buffalo. I swing way down where it's sweet and low. For some little creatures, I'm a means to an end. They eat the bugs off my back and they pretend they're my friend. I got 5 birds on my back. I've got 5 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 5 birds on my back. The red-tailed hawk, he's a curious cat. He knows I feed the birdies and the birdies get fat. But he swoops down just on a hunch, and before too long he's got a tasty lunch. I got 4 birds on my back. I got 4 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 4 birds on my back. I can't remember the next verse. Yeah, cowbell solo. Oh no, that kind of hurts. Vulture sits by the side of the road. He gets to reap what somebody else sowed. Never gets his claws dirty, he's so elite. But I'll clean your mess up nice and neat. I got 3 birds on my back. I got 3 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 3 birds on my back. Every little birdie is an opportunist, looking for a smaller bird that might be clueless. You might think that's not okay, but it sounds so familiar how they act that way. Every little birdie is an opportunist, looking for a smaller bird that might be clueless. You might think that's not okay, but it sounds so familiar how they act that way. I got 2 birds on my back. I got 2 birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 2 birds on my back. One little birdie, he liked to sing, but he wouldn't sing a thing unless the song had a swing. One day the only thing that he could sing was achoo. The little birdie caught, the little birdie flew. I got 1 bird on my back. I got 1 bird on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack. I got 1 bird on my back. Where do birds go to die? I'd like to know. Every single other thing they do, they put on a show. I'd like the opportunity to give them applause, but a bird rarely dies of a natural cause. I got no birds on my back. I got no birds on my back. I know I look like a big brown sack, but I ain't got no birds on my back. He's working hard back there. I don't know if you got all that.
I had to just make up a cowbell solo.
I had like a moment. I told you my brain isn't fully functioning today.
Finish the solo.
Oh, it was finished all right. You finished it. You finished the solo.
No, I was just starting to develop the theme. And then you're like, oh, my ears are hurting.
Yes, great job, Dither Master, on the, I know, whew. On the, great job on the bird representation. This is called Never Been to War. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I stopped myself. War is dust, war is loud sound, war is boots upon the ground, but I've never been to war. War is miles of shifting sand, war is blood upon my hands, but I've never been to war. I've seen it on a movie screen, as you're counting up the cost, how do you count the life that's lost? When you've never been to war, you've seen it on a movie screen. You've heard a childless mother scream. You've seen the documentaries, but you've never been. All is fair in love and war, they say. What's fair about them anyway? 'Cause war hurts. 'Cause war hurts. And it never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been. Don't keep your wars all in one place. Plan future wars in outer space. But you've never been to war. Fill your army with the brave, 'cause if you're wealthy you get waived. And you never go to war. You've seen it on a movie screen. You've heard a childless mother scream. You've seen the documentaries, but you've never been. All is fair in love and war, they say. What's fair about them anyway? 'Cause war hurts. 'Cause war hurts. And it never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been. 'Cause war hurts. 'Cause war hurts. And it never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been. That's never been to war. Let's keep going. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I can see your hands are tied. You want to hold the hand of your beautiful bride, but it's not safe, you need to hide. You get glances when you take outside chances, and still you choose love, even though you're in danger. All the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Thanks, Dr. Tool. Coming in now for a kiss. You have to look around, make sure that nothing's amiss. There's no one you want to offend, least of all a relative or a friend. And still you choose love, even though you're in danger. All the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Love is rare and hard to find. It moves the heavens and the earth and the stars to all align. You give up everything, you make it through, only for someone to say it's not for you. But love is love, 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 is love. When will love be free for everyone? When will it be safe to hold hands and kiss in the sun? No matter your origin, your race, your creed, your color, your religion, and still you choose love, even though you're in danger of a moment you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Love is rare and hard to find. It moves the heavens and the earth and the stars to all align. You give up everything, you make it through, only for someone to say it's not for you. But love is love, 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 is love. Ah, Love is Love is my favorite Earworm too. Thank you, Jane. So sweet. Ah, Rainbow Hearts. I love Rainbow Hearts. Wow, they're going away. Oh, I can't find them anymore. Okay, there they are. All right. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much for all the love. I love it. And it's all going right back to you. Thank you. We got a couple more. Are you ready?
Pretty much. You ready?
Yeah. In the early 1990s, NASA sent 2,500 jellyfish into space. And they must have gotten a little frisky on the way up because they came back with 60,000 jellyfish. Jellyfish and humans are alike in one peculiar way. Jellyfish have crystals in the perimeter of their bell that help them tell up from down. And we humans have that in our inner ear. But when they brought the jellyfish that had been born in space back to Earth, they found they could no longer tell up from down. And I get it. I wasn't born here, I was born on the moon. I don't know what's up or what's down. I wasn't supposed to leave my home. I wasn't supposed to be found here with gravity holding me close to the ground. I have a resistance to east and to west. I don't want to go either way. But with much persistence I'm moving on. But in what direction I cannot say, because gravity is holding me close to the ground. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving, and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. You wouldn't believe if I told you the truth. You won't understand what it meant. Turns out my life was transported here. I was a mad scientist experiment, and they let me go and released I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Excuse me, please, there has been some mistake. I was born to be free and float in outer space. You brought me down to earth. Now I can't find my place and I'm topsy-turvy. I'm topsy-turvy. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. That is called Jellyfish on the Moon. We haven't done that one in a while, but Rich and I have been practicing because we have a gig. Local peeps, we have a gig at the East Goshen, or no, it's not East, it's East Goshen Park. It's the Chester County Art Walk. Lots of art. You know what? I think I'm going to skip to the last one. We're going to do one more.
You are blaming me.
Yes. You must have been high. Okay. Yeah, the Chester County Art Walk. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the emojiconics. Sorry. All right. Ready? You must have been high when you said those words. There's no other way one would explain how they got heard. I must have been mad to believe what ensued, that those words would escape your lips that way unless you were stewed. Since we've been apart, I've checked on my heart. Such a relief, my heart still beats, and that my love still pours, and it still isn't yours. And I must be right, in that moonlit night you were high as a kite. You must have been high to have been so intense. Those words wouldn't come out, not without some blunt influence. I must have been mad to think you meant what you said. However far, you did blow hard right into my head. Since you've been gone, I've written some songs. Sometimes it works to call you a jerk, and I feel better than holding my mighty pen. I use it to write, I use it to fight, and I usually win. I must have been high, but I must admit, wouldn't know what to do if that really were you and you weren't so lit. I must have been mad or much too serious, but no harm, no pain, no need to explain why you were delirious. And as for those words that you didn't own, that you've now chosen to disown? Are they strung in your head like lyrics you forget? Well, then forget me too, if you must. Long forgotten, I'll turn to rust, and I'll melt in your brain right next to Mary Jane. You must have been high, I must have been mad. You must have been high, I must have been mad. I must have been mad. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it was jazzy. Like, they were jazz chords. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Thanks, Dot. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I say it every time. I mean it every time. There's a million things you could do with your time that you spend it with us. Just I'm astonished and so, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm just, actually, what do you call that? I have no words today. My words, like I said, my brain is not functioning. It needs, I think I need a good night's sleep. I wish I had some cannabis to put me to sleep, but I ran out. Oh, yeah, my name's right. Wait, where am I? Right here, Lisa Jeanette. And then I'm right next to, Lillian Yell's right here. And Larry Ahern, and I know a lot of these people. It's really kind of cool. Ann Ramsey and Two of a Kind and World Music. Oh, World Music! I saw them the other weekend. They were so good. And Tracy Coletto is a huge friend of mine. Well, not that she's huge. Sam Robbins, he was on the show not so long ago. I have a huge heart for Tracy Coletto. She's not a huge friend. She's a friend that I hugely love. Thank you, Beck and Tim. Thank you, Jane and Dinnermaster and Martin Kelly and my favorite cat, if she's anywhere in earshot, and my sister Dot, of course, who I would love. Martin Kelly, all the way from Bowen Island, British Columbia, Canada, which is so cool. Dithermaster, you're the best. Martin and your emojis is amazing. And my cousin Dee, I saw here, and Dr. Tool, I saw your comment. That is just, you're so fun. Always lovely to see you. And I didn't know that you majored in music. I really wish I could sit down and talk to you, face to face, Dr. Tool. I wish you would send me your, something that I could reach out to you, because I would love that. I think I find you so interesting. And D. Michael, he was here. Thank you, everyone. Anybody I missed? Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. They were the birds. Have a great night, everyone. Mwah. Love to you all, and I'll see you in a month. Rich said bye. Bye. That's it?
Bye.
That's it?
I can power down.